So there was a new patch day with Alterac Valley, but that also included a bunch of nerfs and buffs for standard, but there were buffs for mercenaries, and I thought we would go over them and see what I think of the actual changes here. And I'm pretty excited to see what they will do to the metagame, and obviously I will give my best analysis as we're going, and probably an updated tier list soon. So if you want to see more Hearthstone Mercenaries, make sure you subscribe. Let's get right into this, because I am super excited for this. You look fantastic.
I'm a doctor!
Starting off with Carielle Rome, her old stat line was 10 attack and 67 health at 30. Her new is 10 attack and 73 life at level 30. Will this increase Carielle's percentage of seeing play? Maybe. I think this is a good enough increase. 6 life is definitely not to just be laughed at, but I don't think this is majorly Carielle's problem. Against like Shadow, it might just be too weak. Maybe in some other way, if they buff enough fighters to make Shadow not that important in the opener, this will be okay. It's better against Samaro, so at least there's that. I don't know if she'll see a lot more play, but she'll definitely see probably a little bit more experimentation. Next on the list is Cornelius Rome. Hold the Front is going from speed 4 to cooldown 1 into new speed 2, cooldown 0. So if you guys saw with the buffs I wanted, this is actually kind of the exact thing I was really hoping for. I really wanted Cornelius to have a turn 1 taunt, which could help defend against Samaro. And this is exactly what we were kind of hoping for. 2 speed is fantastic. And with no cooldown, it definitely opens up a wider variety of plays for Cornelius. And I'm actually really glad they did this, because this will make protectors just slightly better against Samaro and fighter openers, which is absolutely great. And you never really want to bring Cornelius off from the bench, so I'm really glad they did this. Blessing of Sacrifice. Blessing of Sacrifice is the one that takes the damage for some other mercenary. Is going from speed 3 to speed 2. Just a general buff, great change. Cornelius will probably see a little bit more play and just be a strictly better mercenary, which is exactly what probably a lot of us were hoping for. Grom. Staggering Slam is going from 4 speed to 2 speed. I don't think this is that impactful for the most part, but I do like the change here quite a bit, because what this can do is basically force Samaro to attack later. You could force Vol'jin to go later, which is a really big deal, and I think that's probably the biggest thing here. So Grom got quite a big buff now. I think this is not the worst thing I've ever seen, and I'm pretty happy with this change. Battle Fury is the third ability he has. It's on a cooldown. It's going from speed 9 to speed 6. Definitely a lot better, just a slight increase in that ability overall. And I think overall Grom will be just a little bit better. I think Grom might actually see some play now and not just be absolutely garbage. I think his first ability is still pretty mediocre, but you could just use Staggering Slam turn 1. I think you're okay with it. Jaraxxus is getting a buff. Fist of Jaraxxus. This is the middle ability. Old rank 5, speed 6, deal 12 damage to a random enemy. Repeat for each of your other demons. It's now speed 4, and it does 15 damage. Is that I don't think that's on. Wait, did Jaraxxus just get good? That's really strong. 4 speed. You have to play demon comp, which are a lot of protectors, so that's not good against Shadow, but you will. It's a step in the right direction for sure for Jaraxxus. Fel Infernal is going from speed 5 cooldown 1 to speed 4 cooldown 0. Jaraxxus is getting quite a big buff here, so that's pretty nice. I'm pretty happy with this. I think overall Jaraxxus and demons might see a little bit more of a play. Varian Rin, Retaliation. Old cooldown 1 is going to cooldown 0. So this is his defending ability. I believe the wording here is after an enemy attacks, his turn attack. Yeah, so really good against Samaro, because now you could do it on turn 1. After an enemy attacks his turn, gain +5 attack and attack it. Oh, so you get, okay, so you get more attack. So Varian's getting a little bit better. They didn't touch the speed up manipulation for humans, which I think is probably the right call. But Varian just got a slightly little bit better, and I'm actually really excited to try Varian out now, because I think this is a lot better for what I'm hoping for. Still not as good as I was hoping, but I think Varian just gets slightly better. Illidan is getting a buff. 9 attack to 60 from 9 attack and 69 health to 12 attack and 74 health at 30. Blade Dance is going from cooldown 2 to cooldown 1. And Demon Shroud equipment is old, taking 5 less damage while attacking to taking 10 less damage while attacking. Wow. That's a really powerful thing to start doing. Overall, I think Illidan is looking a lot better of a choice. The fact that Blade Dance is now a 1 cooldown ability, I'm a huge fan of. He has a lot more survivability and he just is more threatening. I like this a lot. I think Illidan will still not be the best fighter. I think he's still weaker than Samaro, but Illidan is not going to be laughed at. We're definitely going to try some Illidan builds on this channel now and see how well he does. I'm really happy with that change. Mutinous. Scaly Taunt is going from gain taunt and takes 3 less damage this turn to gain taunt and takes 5 less damage this turn. Straight up, just a better idea. Makes Mutinous scarier, makes Murlocs better. Necklace is going from Scaly Taunt makes this Merc take 3 less damage this turn to this is the equipment. Scaly Taunt makes this Merc take 3 less damage and is immune to critical damage. Okay, so this was the thing about a lot of people on stream were like, why don't you try out Mutinous against like Malfurion? And the problem is, like, sure, he blocks against Samaro, but he's still taking critical damage from a red. Now, this is a lot better of an ability or an equipment to use for Scaly Taunt. I'm a huge fan of this. I think Mutinous got a lot better. Old Merc is getting a buff. I'm going to be honest with you. I played a Merc comp that you might see with the older stats, and it was pretty sick. But now that they're giving him more buffs, they're going to be really good. So Giant Fin gains attack. So give your other Mercs +3/+5. This is his middle ability. Give your other Mercs +5/+5. Pretty good. Just +2 more attack. That's nice. Giant Fin's going from 16 attack to 16 health to 20 and 20. Still don't think Giant Fin is as good. But I could see why they wanted to add this to the game. If you can go Giant Fin into Eat your Giant Fin, I believe, with Mutinous, which is pretty great. And then Fin, the equipment, is going from gains +8 attack to gains +8 attack and a divine shield. So overall, Giant Fin's looking a little bit better. I don't think this is old Murkai's best equipment still. I still use the first one no matter what, the Task 7 one. But all these are just good changes, right? Ratherion's getting a buff. The Fighter Demon, I believe. 9 attack to 76 health to 11 attack and 76 health. So just 2 more attack. Could be a big deal. Hulky Orphan is Old Rush. Deathblow. This attacks the lowest enemy health. New Battlecry, attack the lowest health enemy. Deathblow, attack the lowest health enemy. That is fantastic. Great change overall. Absolutely love it. Good change. Orc Onslaught is going from 7 to 5. This is Rakara's 3rd ability, I believe, that does 12 damage for every single orc you have and repeats it like that one. Still good. I don't think this is going to make orcs that much better, but it's definitely okay. Scab's Cutter Butter. Old, 8 attack and 69 health. New, 10 attack and 72 health. Level 30 stats. So he's getting 2 more attack and 3 more health. I don't know if that's going to make Scabs good or not. I don't think it's going to make Scabs good or not. I think it'll be okay. I think he's still going to be pretty mediocre. Maybe his kit's a little bit better, but hopefully it's okay. Tyrion Fordring. We already saw this buff. He's going from 12 attack to 69 health, which is fantastic. Really, really good, honestly. It makes him so much more scarier, and I really like that they're making Tyrion just a little bit slightly better. Gul'dan is going from 7 to 6 speed. Okay, the reason why this change is ginormous is that it actually makes your orc comp significantly better. So I'm super happy about that. We got Book of Mercenaries. I just want to see if there's any bug fixes for Mercenaries. Fixed Mercenary bugs where equipping Grommash as Halting Sash would decrease the speed of reduction. Okay. Fixed Mercenaries where claiming completed tasks can make non-completed tasks appear completed. Perfect. Where completing 2 tasks at the same time could visually overlap their pop-ups. Nice. Fixed Mercenary bug where Major Domo Executive's bounty was incorrectly named. Fixed Mercenary bug where Varden's Death Hunter was not affected by frost damage modifiers. Frost is about to get a lot better. Fixed a Mercenary bug where Lady Anacondra's Mark of the Viper. Oh my god, there's so many. Fixed a bug where campaign tasks were missing their flavor tasks. Fixed a bug where Still Light could retarget an enemy if originally. Okay, true. I need a certain one here. Where Mr. Smite's Sharpened Scabbard with inconsistent numbers between the passive. Fixed a bug where cookies cooking would not provide extra healing despite having the ladle equipped. Oh my god, there's so many bugs. Fixed a bug where a mirror clone could cause duplicate minions to change position with other mercenaries. Would not reduce the damage. Oh my god. There's so many. The bug where Janus would not activate. Okay. Overall, looking pretty forward for this change. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Are you excited for the buffs? Are you excited for the things? We're going to try a bunch of stuff on stream tomorrow, so make sure you're there. Link is in the description. I'll see you in the next one.